So this, as you can see, is a game called 1980X. I don't really know all that much about this game, other than it's an indie game. It was released recently. Uh, it's kind of a bit of a nostalgia bait game, and what I mean by that is that there's going to be a lot of references to old things that you might remember. And it's got music by Yuzo Koshiro for some reason, so that's about all I know about this game. I played it for about 5 minutes, and it was very obvious as to what this game was supposed to be a reference to. But I just wanted to see what kind of game it was before I streamed it, but I literally only played it for about 5 minutes, so that is basically all I know about this game. And let's get into it. Alright, so you got English and Japanese. I've turned subtitles on just because that's easier, I guess. And so as you can see, I can select 2 levels here. Beating Heart is the first one, and that is the level that I played, and then I saw a little intro cutscene, and that's basically when I stopped playing, so I only played it for about 5 minutes. You know, the first level, you'll see what it is. It's pretty obvious what it's supposed to be. And then you get an intro cutscene where they introduce the main character and stuff like that, and that's when I just quit. Like, I was like, alright, I kind of know what this game is now. I'm gonna stream it, and I don't know if this game is any good or not. But keep in mind it's just a small little indie game. And what I've experienced so far was well, you'll see what it is. I don't even have to explain it to you. Well, if you can't already tell what it is, should be pretty obvious, like from right about now, what this is supposed to be. Especially if you look at the enemies. This feels like kind of like a less polished Streets of Rage. That's really the only way that I can describe this part of the game, because you only have 2 moves. You can jump and you can punch. So, you know, this is like the Master System Streets of Rage or something. But this is also just the intro, I think, so I don't really know what's gonna come after this. But yeah, you can just punch the enemies and jump, and like that's about it. But I assume in the later stages we might get some more moves, because if this is all you get, then that's, you know, not that impressive. And then you get the motorcycle dudes, which, I mean, if it isn't obvious that this is supposed to be Streets of Rage, then it should be now. But, I mean, so far it doesn't play nearly as well as Streets of Rage does. But hopefully that will improve as I get further into the game. I have no idea how long this game is, but I don't expect this to be the longest game ever made. Hamburger. Oh jeez, I'm gonna fucking die. Well, at least you get unlimited continues, I think. Damn. That knife attack is really annoying. Get out of here. Oh, I didn't know I could do that move. How did I do that? Oh, there's some way to do that. I don't know how. But yeah, so far I've only really used 2 buttons. To jump and punch and kick and do everything. But I assume there's going to be more moves in this game. And as I said, I really don't exactly know what this game is, to be perfectly honest with you. So... But at least we know it's a beat-em-up. Wow. Sponsored by Coca-Cola. Man. Whoa, that was weird. Nope, I'm just gonna stand there. So this is about as much as of this game that I played. There's a little part after this that I also saw, because you get a cutscene after this. And then I just quit the game. I was like, alright, I know what it is now. And I'll stream it, you know? Why not? And we'll see if this game has anything cool to offer. But what I saw, especially during that intro cutscene, it was very... I don't know, you'll see. I'll talk about it later.
There I was, up in my room, just like every other night, counting taillights on the highway. Soon the cars below would reach the city, but me, I'd still be here, stuck in sleepy suburbia. Or so I thought. But sometimes extraordinary things will happen. just let them.
So yeah, this game, it's very 80s, you know? And they basically pull out every cliche that you can think of. So yeah, I mean, it's a reference to Streets of Rage, which is not an 80s video game, but whatever. So, there he is, Yuzo Koshiro. He worked on this game. I don't know why, but he did. But the storyline, what I saw of it, it was basically like every 80s movie about a teenager you've ever fucking seen. It's a bit generic in that kind of sense, but... It's basically how much 80s can we fit in a video game. That's kind of what this feels like to me. With the music and everything.
Welcome to suburbia, just outside the city. Sometime in 1980X.
I mean, just the title
What
alone.
you see around here used to be all that I cared for. Because it was all that I knew.
But that's cool.
It was here that I'd met my first friends, rode my first bike, found my first love.
I mean, this part right here,
Nothing lasts forever.
in particular. It's like, how much more 80s can you get?
This is the place I grew up in and grew out of. A place I loved and hated.
Pizza.
I remember
Pasta.
walking around these blocks for hours.
Put it in a box.
Just waiting for something to happen.
Deliver it to my house and put it on.
I knew I needed
My
to
cock.
move forward, but every day felt like I was on a road to nowhere. The same office buildings and cheap restaurants, the grocery store, the laundry.
Alright, this is about where I shut the game off.
and the video rental place, where Dad used
Wow.
to take me on the weekends. He'd be looking for classics.
The
While I was more into
screensaver just
superheroes.
darkened the game. Because I didn't press any buttons for like 10 minutes.
Go on forever. But then we didn't go there.
I should
anymore.
turn that off.
It was no big deal.
So yeah, basically it's about a kid who's growing up and then...
These days, I guess I was just looking for anything that could make my heart skip a beat again.
And then all of the things
That was when
that you
I
go
found
through when you grow up, and then you grow out of a location. And so you gotta move somewhere else, and it's very cliche. And you can guess where they took all those things from. But I like the art in this game so far. It's pretty well done.
The factory was built long before I was born, but had been shut down and abandoned for as long as I could remember. Mom used to tell me to stay away from there. But there was something down that pitch black alley that caught my eye.
Yes, I'm gonna say all my lines in this game like this, because that doesn't totally get fucking annoying after like 5 minutes, you
It
know?
took all the guts I had to go down the stairs.
I'm sorry.
Basement air was thick with cigarette smoke and 10,000 volts of energy.
Just the way this is voice acted just gets on my nerves.
Haze stood an army of high-tech creatures. Their huge, crystal-clear screens.
Oh, it's about an arcade.
before my
Who would
eyes.
have fucking guessed?
I'd seen video games before. Dad even brought home one black and white model when I was really young. But this was something else. Something you could not take home with you. And this place was definitely no hangout for children. In front of these machines stood some of the coolest, uncool people I had ever seen. They were the freaks, the geeks, the misfits, the outcasts, the real rebels, part of something the outside world could not understand or even knew existed. These guys were all playing trance-like, totally absorbed, as if they experienced something from another dimension. Maybe I could be one of them.
I don't know what it is, but there's something about the dialogue in this game and the way that it's voice acted that I just... It's just too much for me. I might sound very negative, but... Out of the Void. I thought it said Out of This World. Which is a real game. Also known as Another World, but this is Out of the Void. Oh, it's a shoot 'em up now? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Thought it was just a beat 'em up. Oh, it's R-Type. That's what it is, it's fucking R-Type. I own Super R-Type on the Super Nintendo, so I know what this is. Alright, so... I guess this game is just a bunch of different genres. Probably. Like, if we got a beat 'em up and then a shoot 'em up, then what's next? Racing game, probably. Or maybe more beat 'em up, I don't know. Why can't I do that thing that you can do in Outrun? In Outrun you can actually, like, use the enemies as a shield, but there's no shield here. Or maybe I'm thinking of Zero Wing, I don't know. But this looks very, very R-Wing? No. R-Type. Why did I say R-Wing? What is it? What's an R-Wing? That's from Star Fox, isn't it? No, R-Type. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, that's the enemy, okay. But I mean, when you saw that cutscene, I mean, I hope you know what I meant when I said nostalgia bait, because it's like every cliche that you can think of thrown in a video game. But I guess that's just what they were going for, huh? Oh shit. So yeah, I guess this whole game is probably just going to be references to other things that people like. So far, I've only really had to use, like, 2 buttons and a D-pad, and that's it. Wonder if the whole game's gonna be like that. Fucking dead. Wait, why do I have 2 shots right now? I didn't before, did I? Alright, so is there gonna be more, or is this also just gonna be like one level of a shoot 'em up, and then that's the whole game? Wow. I suck. So yeah, some positives so far. I think the art's pretty well done. I think the music is pretty good too. The gameplay is a bit, I don't know. Like the beat 'em up part, it didn't feel nearly as good as Streets of Rage did, and this doesn't feel nearly as good as R-Type did. So, but I get what they were going for. This is a game with like multiple genres. Interesting. But yeah, that storyline, I don't know, man. It's a bit too much for me. Which button do I hit? I hit every button and I couldn't continue. What the hell was that? I hit every fucking button and it... Even made a screenshot, which I didn't want to do, but... Wow. I suck at this game. Wow. That was quite the death scene, I suppose. It's weird, it's like... There was a continue screen and I hit every button and it didn't let me continue. But then it let me continue anyway, so I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, we're at school now?
It wouldn't be fair to say I didn't do my best in school. At least for a while, I really tried to make it work. But now, walking those hallways with all those people, I wasn't really there. I was on an asteroid somewhere, fighting space invaders. Then there was her.
But I mean, if this really takes place in the 80s, then why the hell do you play Streets of Rage and Super R-Type? Aren't those games from the 90s?
This punk rocker from the Southern District.
I mean, Space Invaders, I can get that one, but...
The wildest thing I'd ever seen. Oh man, that girl was born a rebel. Free to go wherever she wanted to. Free in a way I could still only dream of.
Let me guess, this is gonna be Outrun? just a hunch, you know. Yep, there we go. It's fucking Outrun. Alright, this is interesting, you know, I mean... I know I sound very negative about this game so far, but... I think it's interesting what they're doing here with these, like, multiple genres in one game. But so far, everything kind of feels like an inferior version of that game that you know? You know? Like, this feels like kind of an okay version of Outrun. And what I just played felt like just kind of an okay version of R-Type. Are there any checkpoints here, or anything? Oh yeah, there are. It's kind of hard to tell when those checkpoints are going to be there. Why is it like I'm slowing down? This is weird. Like, do I shift gears or anything like that? No, I don't. No turbo button or anything. I mean, the thing is, you can play Outrun on modern platforms. They released a pretty good version of the arcade game. And this, so far, it just kind of feels like, yeah, it's Outrun, but not really. And that first game that I played felt like Streets of Rage, but not really. And the second game that I played felt like R-Type, but not really, so... Why does it slow down when I turn? This is very strange. Like, I'm holding gas and it's just like, for some reason it just stops. Not really sure what's going on there. Time up. So is it just gonna move on to the next part? Once you run out of... Okay. So now it looks more like Outrun, because it's got like stuff... It's got scenery. Not sure how this works, like I run out the timer, but then I move on to the next part of the game? So if I do nothing, am I just gonna beat the game? How does this work? You know, I mean, you can play arcade Outrun on modern platforms, but there's also a game called Slipstream, which is essentially the same kind of thing. And that, to be honest with you, also feels better than this so far. Oh, now we got real checkpoints, that's better. But I guess that's just what happens when you try to do multiple genres at once. You know, you're never gonna make them as polished as, like, a real Outrun game. I guess I shouldn't really expect that from this game. I mean, it's not bad. That's not what I'm trying to say, but... Yep. Alright, now it's starting to get kind of decent, I think. Because this actually kind of feels like Outrun. With those cars on the road. Yep, now it really feels like Outrun. With the scenery. So I wonder what kind of game is going to be next. We had a beat 'em up, we had a shoot 'em up, and now we've got a racing game. So what classic genre of video game are we going to see next? gonna be a platformer? I don't know. Oh no, they ran out of music. Oh, there's the music. Alright, I actually like the way that this looks. Maybe I've really been too negative about this game because this is actually kind of cool. You know?
I started hanging out in the
Oh.
arcade almost every night. Standing there beside the other players, watching every move their fingers made. This was the real thing. Another life was just one credit away. Down here, I found new worlds, a new meaning. I could be whoever I wanted to be. Travel to outer space, experience fantasy and fear, or just take a walk on the wild side of town. But nothing could beat the rush of the highway. The speeding cars reminding me that there was a way out, a road to somewhere. The city on the horizon. I'd drive all night to get to that place.
Is that it? Or is she gonna talk more? No, I think that's it. So, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, it is kind of interesting how this game has a storyline and it's got cutscenes, but then all of the gameplay is just like, you know, Streets of Rage, R-Type Outrun. So I'm not sure how this works. Like, how much of a fully made Outrun game is in this game, you know what I mean? Like, are we gonna get these small little snippets of Outrun and Streets of Rage and R-Type before we move on to the story, or like what's the focus of this game?
About the escape. It was about transformation.
Oh man, those subtitles aren't really correct. For me at least.
For every visit I made,
They're
every
too
game I uncovered,
early.
every move I mastered, I felt stronger, more confident.
Yeah, those subtitles are really early for me.
Some guys said I was nothing but a dreamer, completely out of touch with reality. But I don't know. Down here, I was free. I was in control. No one told
Let's
me
hit
where to
something.
go or
Let's
what
hit that
to
guy.
do.
Oh, nothing.
The only bad part about it was having to come back up to the real world.
Oh man, I'm having a really horrible audio delay. But I hope that's just on my end. Like, it's really bad. But yeah, I wonder what the real focus of this game is. Is it going to be the storyline, or is it going to be all of the other stuff? And are you going to be able to just play individual parts of the game without the cutscenes and stuff like that? Not really sure how this is going to work out. But I mean, yeah, the art's pretty great in this game so far. It looks pretty nice. But there's something about that voice acting, man, it really bothers me. How everything is pronounced in the same way. Where it's like, down here I could be free, I could be myself. Like, that's... Every line spoken is like that. Like, it's just video games, dude. Don't take it that seriously. They're just arcade games. But yeah, I like the art, I like the music. I'm not sure what I think of the storyline yet, but...
Life was so much easier. You could go from bug collector in the morning to bank robber before bedtime. Anything was possible.
Oh, nice. It's an Adidas Tango.
Then came
Those were nice footballs.
and everyone got brainwashed. People started seeing you the way they wanted to see you. Be the brain, be the clown, be the troublemaker, be popular. People would define you in the most convenient way. And then, that's who you are. They say that when you grow up, something inside you dies. I'm still not sure if that's good or bad. When you're a child, shadows seem darker and lights seem brighter. Everything is more terrifying and more exciting at the same time.
Was this Shinobi? It's gonna be Shinobi, isn't it? Alright, I'll be honest with you. So far, I like the gameplay segments more than the storyline. I don't really care for the storyline all that much. So yeah, I guess this is like Shinobi. A little bit. Or like Ninja Gaiden or something. You know, I get what they're going for, but... I mean, so far I kind of wish this whole game was just the gameplay segments and not the storyline. Because I don't know, I don't really care for the storyline. Like, I get what they're going for, but I don't know, I guess it's not really my kind of thing. It's all like, oh yeah, remember the 80s? Remember high school? And now you're grown up, and now life sucks. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Wow, I suck at this game. Alright, so how does... Wait. Oh, that's... Alright, so that's the thing that you gotta avoid. This is gonna take a while, I think. Wow. Like, how do I avoid getting hit here? This is... Like, seriously. I just get hit by everything. Alright, so I just slash these guys, alright? And then I don't have to do anything there. I can just slash these things as well. Alright, so I gotta jump there when that one thing comes. Fuck. Oh, come on. Wonder how many more genres we're gonna see. I mean, if there's really like 10 different genres in this one game, then that's actually kind of impressive. If they pulled it off. Oh man. Yep, I'm fucking dead. Alright, so I just gotta know what I have to do. So with these guys I can just slash them. With these guys I can also just slash them, and then I gotta jump there, but the jump is kind of delayed in this game. Like, you probably can't tell, but the jump is a bit delayed. Like, how... what am I supposed to do there? I have no idea. Like, the sword isn't delayed, but the jump is kind of delayed. Oh, come on. Ah, fuck. I don't really like this one so far. Just gotta memorize this shit, so... Oh, those blue things don't actually hurt me? Okay. Well, I'm supposed to pick... Oh, I am fucking stupid. You're supposed to pick up those blue things. I just realized that. I thought those blue things were gonna hurt me or something. But they probably give me more power. Is that how you... Oh, I get it now. Man, I'm dumb. Oh, now I've become more powerful, I think. Yeah, I think I've got more range. With the full meter. For some reason I thought you had to dodge those blue balls, but... blue balls are good in this game. And I'm still gonna die. Great. Wonder how much longer this is gonna be. Oh shit. Ah, I fucking knew it. So I'm guessing that was the boss. Yeah, I'm not really... I'm not really liking the jump in this game. Like, the way that it's delayed is kind of odd. You can't tell that when you're not playing, but I'm playing the game and it's like... Nah, so there's something weird going on with that jump. Maybe it's intentional, I don't know. You? Stereotypical Japanese music. Samurai music. .mp3. Oh, come on. It's just so easy to get hit by shit in this fucking game. Oh, you can't do that, okay. I just want to jump at the guy, but... Nope. Not allowed. Alright, let's try to focus. And not get hit. Ah, shit. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of this now. Took me a while, but... Alright. Was that it? Oh, there's more, okay. Where's the music? No music? Okay. Oh, there it is. No, there's still no music, okay. Oh, man. How long do they want me to go before I'm allowed to move on? Just follow the balls. This is gonna sound so wrong out of context, but that's okay. Come on, die. Yes. Oh no. I hate these fuckers. That throw the stars. I'm still alive. And not for much longer. Alright. Oh, now we're going down. Not sure why that last part had no music, but it just didn't. Shit. Don't make me start all over. Please. Alright, thanks. I was afraid I might have to start from the beginning. But with each segment you get a checkpoint, I guess. That's pretty cool. Alright, this is gonna mess with my eyes very quickly. This waterfall. Oh, those are some scary looking fish. Alright, so it's not too bad. Just have to get used to how this plays a little bit, I guess. Oh, shit. So yeah, as I said, I've never played this before. I've only played the beat 'em up stage. So everything after that is just new to me. And yeah, I really wonder how many genres they're gonna do before I reach the end of the game. I have no idea. But that's what makes it interesting, right? I don't know, I'm starting to like this game now. It's at first I didn't really know what to think, you know? But it's pretty cool how they've managed to put so many genres in one game. I think that's interesting. And yeah, it's pretty obvious what everything is supposed to be, because this is like supposed to be Shinobi, right? Either that or like Ninja Gaiden, I don't know. But I guess this is more Shinobi. Yeah, just get hit by the boulder. Nah, I think this is more Shinobi. But it's like if Shinobi was like an auto-scroller, which it isn't, I don't think, but shit. So the beat 'em up part was just one stage. The shoot 'em up part was like also one stage, I think, or two stages maybe. The outrun part, that was definitely like two stages, I think. And this part is actually quite long, I think. This Shinobi part, so still gonna die very soon. Ah, come on. I'm starting to suck again. I have the fucking reaction times of an old man. It's embarrassing. Oh, fuck, how did I miss that jump? I shouldn't have jumped backwards, I think. That was what fucked me up. I still hate these guys. Maybe I should just like spam the sword. Now that's gonna hurt my thumb after a while, I think. Oh, you can duck under those as well. You don't have to jump. Okay, that's cool. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I wanted to jump down. I guess I didn't jump down, huh? I just wanted to jump down, but I don't know. Guess I messed that one up. Let's see how long I can mash the button to use the sword. Yeah, this is gonna get real annoying after a little while to keep doing this. Let's stop doing that. That's really not very fun to do for a very long time. It's like playing Mario Party, you know? Doing those. Alright, so yeah, you can't jump down. I just messed it up, I guess. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm messing up again. Alright, here we go. I wonder how much longer this stage is. Oh, not much longer, I guess, huh? But wait, there's more. Please give me a checkpoint or something. There we go. Is that the big boss? Yeah, I guess so, huh? How do I hit that thing? I guess I don't hit that thing. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Guess I'm supposed to just dodge it and not... Whoa. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm not supposed to attack that thing. I'm just supposed to run away from it. This feels like it's the last stage of this part, but I could be wrong about that. Alright, so just gotta... I guess I just gotta keep watching his... like... I was gonna say hands, but he doesn't really have hands, does he? Guess I just gotta keep watching the left side of the screen. Oh shit. His appendages. Oh fuck, now there's enemies? Oh shit, no. Uh-oh. Oh, man. There's very little time to react to that. So now I gotta do that whole part over again, huh? It can't be that much longer, can it? So now he's gonna... Yeah, alright, so the pattern at least is predictable. He's gonna do the same pattern every time, I think. Oh yeah, now I gotta pay attention to this other stuff. Shit, shit, shit. Yes, okay. No. Yes. Oh shit. He did both the middle and the lower one at the same time. I didn't expect that. Was that it? Oh shit. There he was again. He came from the other side. Didn't see that one coming. Alright, that was pretty cool. Took me a while to beat that part, but that was pretty neat. That's a telescope. I thought that was a gun.
I used to love the
At first.
watching cartoons on early morning TV without a care in the world. The whole family together, free to do whatever we wanted to. Going for long rides in our car, me falling asleep in the back seat, and getting carried to bed when we got home. But then this thing with Dad happened. And now, I wasn't sure our family would ever be able to put the pieces back together.
So did your parents get divorced or something?
Being home alone with Mom, watching her two
Yep.
fall apart. I couldn't stand it. I had to go somewhere. Anywhere. I just had to get out. I used to fantasize about the city. Vaguely planning my escape, but never actually getting on the train. Instead, I kept hanging around at the video store, seeking comfort in made-up stories where I could pretend I was someone else. Mom would always tell me to quit dreaming and get back into the real world. I couldn't care less. That night at the arcade, everything changed.
So yeah, it's a bit typical. Parents get divorced. And you play video games to feel like you're not in pain for a little bit. To get away from reality. I get it. So what is this? Kill screen? Oh, it's about dragons, huh? I am motherboard, I will keep you. What is this? Hey, that's the same voice that was used in that horror game Faith. Okay, so... I'm not 100% sure which game this is supposed to be. Yes, do it. You know, like this could be bunch of different games. But that voice, I recognize that voice because that's the same kind of voice that was used in a horror game, which was about an exorcism, but at the same time it looked like an Atari 2600 game. And it's called, oh fuck, I'm already dead? Oh, I didn't even look at my HP. But that's a horror, it's a horror game about an exorcism. And it's actually kind of cool. Wait. I just, like, mash buttons? Okay. This is like a maze. I don't really like these types of games, to be perfectly honest with you. But are we gonna get surreal now? Like, is this... Is she inside the arcade machine? Is this what this is? Time to heal, I guess. I just gotta make sure I heal, I suppose. Oh, come on. You are grounded, really? I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm kind of starting to lose interest a bit. Jesus fucking Christ. Guess I just gotta fight those fucking dragons, huh? Wow, that did nothing. No, I don't really like this game so far. This isn't really my kind of thing. Oh no, I can't heal anymore. Great, I'm dead. Like, what do you want me to do? This is just annoying. Let's go the other way, I don't know. Okay. You sure about that? Sure looks like a game to me. So I guess I'm just supposed to kill those dragons, huh? Which I'm never ever gonna be able to do, because I keep dying before I reach them. Alright, I'll be perfectly honest with you, next time I die I'm gonna quit. Because I'm kind of starting to lose interest a little bit. This game, it's alright, but... I don't know. Oh, there's the dragon. Alright, so that's one of them. Oh, come on. Alright, that's it, I'm dead. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that doesn't do anything, I guess, huh? Alright, let's go over here. Wait, that's the wrong attack. I'm not supposed to do that one. Man, this just goes on and on and on. Yeah, you just kind of have to know which attack to use against these guys. You don't tell me what to do, video game. I can stay up if I want. Can't believe I'm still playing this, you know? Okay. Of course, I reached the fucking blue eyes white dragon with fucking no health. Yep, I'm dead. Well, at least I don't have to beat that one dragon again. guess I might play it until the next time I die, or until I beat those dragons. Wrong attack. Right, so yeah, the blue jellyfish monsters, you gotta slash them. And these guys, yeah, beam, I guess. Kind of depends on the enemy which attack you have to use. Shit. Oh no, I'm playing a video game, but it's actually about divorce. Alright, so there's the dragon. Alright, that's the second dragon, so... we're getting somewhere now. Help, help, help. Wait a minute, where the fuck do I have to go again? I don't remember. I guess I can go here. Come on, zap to the extreme. Like Sonichu. Alright, there's that fucking dragon. Alright, let's do it. Let's see, which attack works on this guy? Oh, that one doesn't. That one kind of does. Alright, there we fucking go. Please tell me that was it. Alright, I kind of like the glitchiness of this game. I think that's a pretty cool effect. Oh wait, there's more. Wait a minute, is this the fucking thing from System Shock? Kind of looks like it. Wow. No, Mom. I wanna fight you, Mom. This looks like the System Shock box art. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but... Wait, so am I supposed to heal? Fucking heal, I don't know. Well, okay. This is actually kind of cool. But I don't know. Just the whole kind of divorce thing is kind of... kind of unfitting with this game, I think. I don't know. Please, System Shock box art. Leave me alone. Oh no, I'm gonna die. So I guess now the video games are blending in with reality or something. Is this game gonna get like super depressing now? That'd be pretty cool if it did.
I honestly couldn't say. I was still there, but nothing was the same.
Push button to get up, okay. Oh no, I'm a video game now. Come on, mash the buttons. Do it.
The game was not over. It was just beginning.
Huh? To be continued? Wait, is this the whole game? Or is there more? Yeah, that's it, okay. So, let me think. Yeah, I didn't expect this game to be all that super long. Because, you know, once I figured out that there was multiple genres in this game, I was like, well, there's only so much they can do with that. I wonder which tracks were composed by Yuzo Koshiro. I don't know, but... and I also didn't really know what to expect from this game in regards to like how it was gonna play out. Like, was it gonna be about the story in the game, or was it gonna be about the multiple genres of video games that they were gonna pull off? But I guess it was more about the story in the end. And the little gameplay segments were just kind of like, you know, smaller versions of existing games like Streets of Rage, Outrun, Shinobi, um, R-Type, and whatever that last one was, I don't even know. But, it was pretty cool. But I kind of feel like that whole storyline, it was just a bit too, I don't know, a bit generic. You know? Oh no, I'm a kid in the 80s and I don't want to grow up. Or something, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just like, they kind of pulled every cliche that they could pull. It's like, oh, a kid's parents are getting divorced. And now he's like, I'm gonna play video games to escape reality. You know, it's just... I guess that was kind of the point of it, you know? To be as generic as possible. But, I don't know, it was pretty cool. I don't want to be too negative. Because I did like the art in this game, I did like the music in this game. And some of the gameplay stuff was alright, you know? But at the same time, a lot of the gameplay was a bit shallow. But I guess that's just what happens when you try to pull off so many different genres of video games. And yeah, it was short. You could beat this in like an hour if you want. And that's fine, you know? Like, I didn't really know where it was gonna go. But I had that feeling that it was gonna be something super generic, like, oh, my parents are getting divorced and I hate life, so I'm gonna play video games or something. And then in the end, I don't know. Now the video games are real. But you know, for a small little indie game, this is actually pretty decent. Would I rather play this than Outrun or Streets of Rage or Shinobi or R-Type? Absolutely not. Because this is kind of like a more basic version of those games. But I do like that they were able to pull off that many different genres of video games. And, yeah, I guess with a name like 1980X, I should have expected something like this. Some, you know, it's a teenager living in the suburbs. And you go through a bunch of shit while growing up. Like, isn't that what, like, every 80s movie is about? About coming of age? You know? And, yeah, I guess it's about divorce. It's very, very basic, really. Oh, there's that screensaver again. But yeah, this was a Kickstarter game, as you can see. And sometimes I like to buy games that I don't really know anything about, and this was one of them. I'm just like, you know what, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm gonna get it. And, support a small development team. You know, when I bought Hotline Miami, I had no idea what that was, and I love that game, so... Sometimes you just gotta buy something without really knowing what it is, you know what I mean? And I guess I could have looked up what this game was before I bought it, but I decided to not do that. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually a pretty alright game for what it is, you know? I don't know, there was just something, like, right at the beginning, that voice acting and the whole, like, sort of generic story of a kid growing up and going to high school, but I hate school. And I hate my parents because they're getting divorced, so I'm gonna play video games. Yeah, I mean, that's as generic as you can get, but at the same time, I guess that's what they were going for. And I like the graphics in this game. I think that those are really well done. I think the music is pretty neat as well. I personally don't really care for the storyline all that much, you know? And the gameplay, it was just kind of like more simplified versions of games that you remember. And I'm not 100% sure what that last game was supposed to be. Might have to look that up. But yeah, I guess this is the whole game, unless there's like a thing that you can do after you've completed the game. I don't know. But yeah, that was alright. I mean, I like Streets of Rage and Outrun, so of course I'm gonna like those parts of the game. For some reason, I kind of wish there was a little bit more to this game, though, but I guess I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe I just kind of set my expectations too high, but yeah, that was the whole game that you just saw. And overall, it's pretty cool. Kind of wish there was more Streets of Rage stuff to this game, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, now you can select the level, I guess. And it's just gonna be the same thing that you just saw, I think. So yeah, the story, I don't know. Kind of wish there was a little bit more to the story as well. But, I mean, they said that this was just the beginning, so I don't know what they're gonna do. If they're gonna update this game and add more stuff, or do a sequel. Who knows? You know, make 1990X? Like, if they make a sequel and it's not called 1990X, then that's a wasted opportunity. But, yeah, like, I just bought this game not knowing what it was. I sometimes do that. And I went into it playing it not knowing what it was. And, it's alright, you know? I don't know, I just kind of wish there was a little bit more to it, you know? It's a little... The gameplay is a little bit too simplified for my tastes, and the storyline wasn't really... I don't know, I wasn't really into it, but that might just be me. I like the art in this game, I really like that. I really appreciate, like, how they do the rain on this screen, for example. Really well done. And, yeah, I mean, it's obviously trying to pander to, like, 80s nostalgia and 90s nostalgia, which... There's nothing wrong with that, I like that. But, yeah, it's pretty good, I think. It's pretty good. I know I started out sounding very negative about this game, but honestly, it's not that bad. It's pretty simple game, but there's nothing wrong with that. Short and sweet, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. And curious what these guys are gonna do next. And I still don't know how the fuck they got Yuzo Koshiro to work on this game, but they did, so good job. I heard he's working on Streets of Rage 4, so that's good. Wonder when that's gonna come out. But yeah, you just saw the whole game, I think. I mean, we could pick a level and see if anything changes, but... Like, let's do the first one again. Is it just gonna start from the beginning? I think it might. But I think the thing that I like the most about this game is the art style. You know? That pixel art is... It's pretty nice. But yeah, I mean, if you can pick this game up for, like, a couple of bucks, then I think you'll enjoy it. You know? But at the same time, it's not worth more than a couple of bucks, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just gonna start from the beginning, huh? Like, I don't know, I kind of wish there was a little bit more to the gameplay. Like, in this part, for example, it's like a very basic version of Streets of Rage, and I kind of wish there was just, like, a little bit more to it. But I don't know, maybe they're gonna update the game or something and add a bunch of stuff. I don't know, honestly. There might be more to this game that I don't know about. But, I mean, at the same time, it is kind of cool to just play, like, different genres of video games. Just play, like, a little bit of Streets of Rage and then play a little bit of Outrun. You know? It's kind of an interesting approach to a game. But like this game, you only got 2 buttons, so it's kind of like the Master System Streets of Rage, which is also very simplified. You know, and I kind of just wish there was more to it. Like, I kind of wish you could run or do like a super move or something. But nope, it's, well, that's a super move, I guess. I don't know how to do that, but you know, this ain't no Streets of Rage. That's all I can say about it. Oh, whoops, wrong button. But I get what they're going for with this game, and I think they did pull it off, I guess. You know, if you just want a quick little nostalgia trip, then this game does provide that. But yeah, I mean, for a short little game, it's pretty good, I think. And that's it for today. As always, I hope you learned something.